Hello, second graders. Mr. Waczek here. Let's do some music. I'm going to start off with a little review. A review of two-ta meter. Okay, I made this poster, and here is the title. It says two-ta meter, and meter means to measure. That means the beats are grouped in two. Now, if you're a piano player, you probably see the time signature like this, 2/4 time, right? All right, so the way you do this, you start off with the song that you know, and you write out the rhythm verse. So this song is Seesaw, and you know the song. Here's the rhythm. It goes, bum, seesaw, up and down, in the sky and on the ground. So I wrote out the rhythm. Next thing you do is you can write the beat, and I wrote it with red little lines underneath each rhythm. I think in class I wrote it above. It doesn't matter what you do. So now I'm going to sing the song, and I'll write the beat underneath the rhythm. Ready, go, seesaw, up and down, in the sky and on the ground. Next, I listen for where the accents, the strong beats, and I realize there's one right here in the beginning, C, and I write this little accent mark down. You see, that's the accent. And now here they are. Ready, go, seesaw, up and down, in the sky and on the ground. Now, I can number the beats. Every time a beat is accented, it's beat number one. So here's one, next one is two, next one is accented, so it becomes one again, and then two, one because of the accent, two, one, and then two. So now I see that the beats are grouped in two. So what I do is I write a big two at the beginning. All right, this is part of our time signature. It tells you that the beats are grouped in two. Underneath it, I write a ta because that is our beat. Our beat is exactly like ta. See right here? Here's a ta. That's one beat. So here's our time signature. Now to make it easier to read, we put it in bar lines to separate the two beats. So it goes 1, 2, and here's my bar line, my first bar line. Then 1, 2 beats, and then my next bar line. And then we always start with number 1, 1, 2, bar line, 1, 2, double bar line. That means it's the end, right? Double bar line. Okay. Now, what I've created here with the bar lines, these are called measures. My first measure, second measure, third measure, fourth measure, also called bars. So I can have, there's 4 measures in this, or 4 bars. So sometimes people say, what does the time signature say? What does it mean? That means 2 beats in a measure. See? 1, 2, bar line, or the beats are grouped in 2. Okay, I think we did everything except one more. We did the beat, rhythm, accent, conducting. And this is like the old way I used to show conducting in 2, right? With one hand going 1, 2. But now we do it this way. We go press, lift, C. Okay, let's do that. Ready, go. Seesaw, up and down, in the sky and on the ground. All right, and that's it for two-ta meter. Now, we're going to review our solfege. Now, in second grade, we added re to what we learned in first grade. And I have the tone bell set up, or do, re, and mi. So look at it. Right? If I sang it with my voice, do, re, mi, and I know here's the hand signs, do, re, mi. Now, in first grade, we learned do to mi, that's a skip. And we used the song closet key, and that's what we used to figure out re. So let's sing closet key. Ready, go. I have lost the closet key in some lady's garden. I have lost the closet key in some lady's garden. And so there's the re. You hear it? Now, we also learned first grade, mi to do, that's a skip. And we use the song Who's That Yonder? Remember that one? And that also has a re in it. Who, ready, go. Who's that yonder dressed in red? must be the children that Moses led. All right? So you should be able to sing those songs and use your hand signs. Let's do one more. Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. What does it start with? Which one? If you said the high note, you were right. There we go. Ready, go. Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. 1 a penny, 2 a penny. Hot cross buns. All right, so there's a review of that. Now, I want to do another review of our rhythms that we've learned so far. Back in first grade, this was our first rhythm. We called it ta. It was 1 beat, 1 sound on the beat, right? Ta. Then we learned about the silent beat. We call it now a rest. You can write like a Z. It doesn't matter which way it goes for now, okay? Then we learned about tadi. It's 1 beat, right? Because it's the same size. The cards are the same size, right? But now we took the beat and we divided it into 2 equal parts. Tadi. So this is a beat. This is a beat. This is a beat. Now, you might see it this way one day, where you separate them. Now they have flags, right? They have flags, okay? That's the same thing. That's tadis, 2 8th notes. All right, then in 2nd grade, we learned our 2-beat note. Now, what's the difference between this one and this one? All right, you notice they both have stems, they both have note heads, but this note head is solid. It's all colored in. And this one is hollow. So the 2-beat note, right, it lasts 2 cards, and you go ta. If that's your beat, beat, ready, go, ta. If you counted the beats, ready, go, 1, 2, 2-beat note. Now, after that, we learned our 4-beat note. Look at it, no stem, just the note head. And it's nice and round, right? And it's 4 cards now because it's 4 beats long. You can do like this, ready, go, ta. Or you can go all the way 4 beats like that if you want to. It doesn't matter. As long as you hold the ta for 4 beats. Ta, off. And it's over on the next beat. All right, count it now. Clap it. Keep it going. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, off. All right. So those are the rhythms that we learned. We'll come back to it another time. Maybe do some more of that. Okay. Now, our new thing for 2nd grade is solfege. It's learning a different interval, right? We just did do, re, mi. And now we're going to add so. And now we have a new interval to learn. So, do, re, mi, so, with a so, to, re. That is our new interval. And let me show you on, oh, here it is. All right, and we're going to learn this one. So, to, re. And what song we use? A song that we already know, the one that goes like this. Let's see if you can guess it. Do, so, re, mi, re, do. Do, so, re, mi, do. If you said, who's that tapping at my window? You're right. Who's that tapping at the window? Who's that knocking at the door? So in that song, we have so, to, re. What interval is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4th, or you can call it a double skip. So let me sing the song again. You should know this song. Ready, go. Who's that tapping at the window? Who's that knocking at the door? Your turn to sing all by yourself. 1, 2, ready, go. Now I'm going to sing it with solfege. Do, so, re, mi, re, do. Do, so, so, re, re, mi, do. Your turn. Sing it with solfege. Ready, go. You should be able to sing the song and do the hand signs too, okay? Now, we just learned so to re. Now we have to learn it the other way. Re to so. And we have a song that you know. It goes like this. What song is this? Do, 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 mi, so. Do, do, re, so, so, mi. Do, 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 mi, so. Do, do, re, so, so, do. If you said Johnny works with one hammer, you're right. Here I go. Johnny works with one hammer, one hammer, one hammer. Johnny works with one hammer, then he works with two. That's the way I sing it, all right? I'm going to sing it with solfege now. Ready, go. Do, 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 mi, so. Do, do, re, so, so, mi. Do, 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 mi, so. Do, do, re, so, so, do. So your job is to be able to sing the song in tune and eventually sing it with solfege and know every solfege in that song. Okay, now here I have all the different possibilities that I have in this scale. Okay, so let's look at the first one. First one is written this way. You have to be able to sing it this way. So, mi, right? Number two, mi, so. Oh, we did that in first grade. And this one, let's see, what does that say? Upside down. Oh, we did that. Let's look at it. Oh, we're doing so down to do. Oh, we're doing everything from that. From so. Do to so. Oh, here comes the new ones. So, re. Number six. Re, so. And then we're just going to go down. So, mi, re, do. And number eight, we're going up. Do, re, mi, so. All right? So that's how you do that. A new song. Now, I forgot to say about this one. Now, on the staff, here I have the do clef on the second line. Do is on a line, re is in a space, mi is on a line, and then so is on a line. Right, here's the skip, right? Okay, that's how we do it. If I did it with the do clef in a space right here, do is in a space, re is in a line, on a line, mi is in a space, here comes the skip. So is in a space. Notice those who play piano, I do not have the treble clef. So it doesn't use, I'm not using letters like A, B, C, D, E, right? This is not A, that's not G. It's just solfege patterns. Okay, now I have a new song for you. I call it Mr. Waczek Song. Okay, the words go like this. I am Mr. Waczek. How do you do? Here's a happy song I brought to you. You say, thank you kindly. Thank you, Mr. Motsek. I'll sing in this key. All right. And so, since you don't know it, you just go listen. And if you want to, you can keep the beat for the first time. Here we go. Here's my song. I am Mr. Waczek. How do you do? Here's a happy song that I have brought to you. Thank you kindly. Thank you, Mr. Waczek. This time, listen to it. See if you can hear where the rests are. I have some one beat rests in there. Here I go. Here I go. I am Mr. Waczek. How do you do? Here's a happy song that I have brought to you. Thank you kindly. Thank you, Mr. Waczek. Now, do you feel where the accents are? Okay, this is going to be the accent. All right, here I go. It starts right away with the accent. Ready, go. I am Mr. Waczek. How do you do? Here's a happy song that I have brought to you. Thank you kindly. Thank you, Mr. Waczek. In 4, right? Okay, you know how to conduct in 4. Let's review it again. It was press, hug, welcome, lift. You can do that as I'm singing the song, or just listen. 1, 2, here I go. I am Mr. Waczek. How do you do? Here's a happy song that I have brought to you. Thank you kindly. Thank you, Mr. Waczek. So, learn the song. All right. My last thing for today is something we're going to have to do some movement, okay? Some moving around. Remember the song that went like this? It's called Going Over the Sea. Remember the motions? When I was 1, I ate a bun. Going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand at attention, like a soldier, the 1, 2, 3. So stand up, here you go. It's your turn. Here we go, we're gonna sing it. Number 1. 1, 2, ready. When I was 1, I ate a bun, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand at attention like a soldier with the 1, 2, 3. Are you doing the motions? All right, jumping in the air and landing. Okay, here we go. Number 2, when I was 2. I buckled my shoe. 1, 2, ready, go. When I was 2, I buckled my shoe, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand like attention, like a soldier. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do number 3. When I was 3, I banged my knee, ready, go. When I was 3, I banged my knee, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand at attention like a soldier with the 1, 2, 3. Let's do number 4. This time you're going to sing all by yourself. When I was 4, I shut the door. 1, 2, ready, go. When I... All right, let's do one more. When I was 5, I learned to jive, to dance. Don't forget to do that. You get to sing now. I'll sing with you. 1, 2, ready. When I was 5, I learned to jive, going over the sea. I jumped aboard a sailorman's ship, and the sailorman said to me, going over, going under, stand at attention like a soldier with the 1, 2, 3. That's it for today. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.